I don't know why, but y'all seem to be under the impression that I like strawberries. It's baffling. Hello friends, and welcome finally to my strawberry kitchen. This is a video that has been requested quite a lot over the last few years, ever since people became aware that my kitchen is strawberry themed. I have had so many requests to do a kitchen tour, and I don't know why I've never done it. Maybe because I didn't quite feel like things were all the way complete. We had plans to remodel this kitchen and do a lot of stuff to the cabinets. I, at one point, was going to wallpaper strawberries onto one of the walls. That didn't happen. So I'm just gonna jump into it because I know the longer we live here, the more changes we'll make, and then I will just never do it. If you are new to the channel, hello, my name is Christina, and I run this channel because I like old books, I like vintage fashion, and I want to live a practical vintage lifestyle. And this is my strawberry kitchen. I collect strawberries specifically for my kitchen. I do have them throughout the rest of my house as well in various places. I wear strawberries a lot, but for the most part, what I collect is specifically kitchen things. And I thought I would finally give you a tour of my kitchen while it is clean, while no kids have touched it, while I've gotten everything in order, because it just seemed like a fun thing to do, to chat about all of my strawberry stuff. A few people have sent me strawberry things that will show up in this video. If I don't mention you by name, it's probably because my brain has holes in it and I have a very bad memory of names. So just know that if you see something you sent to me in my video, I'm so thankful, and I'm sorry if I didn't reach out or I didn't send you a thankful note. I try to, but I'm not the best at it. So if you are into all things kitschy, kitchen-y, vintage, if you like the 1950s, if you like the more practical lifestyle aspects of the 50s, and you like just the general aesthetic of the 50s, don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to hit 25,000 subscribers, and I feel like I just repeat that in every video, but they say it's important to mention. I don't know. I have a goal in mind for this year, and I'm hoping that I can hit somewhere close to that. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, do all of the fun things, and let's jump into my strawberry kitchen. Okay, so I'm going to start over here because this is like the least strawberry-y part of my kitchen, although that's not really true. I do still have a lot of strawberry stuff over here. But first of all, we'll start with what people comment on the most, which is my strawberry teapot. This, a friend thrifted for me years and years ago. It is one of my favorite things. She actually gave it to me at the baby shower, I think, of Evie, who is now 7. So I've had it for a really long time. It is a little bit broken here on the top now because we've used it so much. And these are still available on Amazon, so I will link it down below. It comes with a little cap for the end that will whistle when it's hot, but this one didn't have that, and I don't really care because that would drive me nuts. But yes, this is probably the most commented on thing in my whole kitchen is this strawberry teapot, and they're still available on Amazon, so I will link it down below. So over here we have my little strawberry canisters. This one holds coffee, this one is pancake mix, and then we have my garlic holder, which I think is actually a planter, but I use it for garlic because I kill every plant that I bring into my kitchen. And then I have this, which is actually part of a set of canisters. I ordered it off of Etsy. I ordered this one, and then there was one smaller. The smaller one broke and the lid for this one broke, so she refunded my whole purchase. So I use it for my utensils now because it works really well. If you want to get kind of voyeuristic and look into my oh, you can't even see over there. Well, in my cabinet, I also have a strawberry jar. This one, I believe I thrifted. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure that I thrifted this and I just use it for salt. It came with a little scoop inside, which is really useful. In this cabinet, I have my strawberry butter dish. This is part of a set of dishes that I desperately want by Franciscan. They are beautiful, all strawberry themed. I do have one other dish from this set, but I have this strawberry butter dish. And then I also have this, which Sue sent me recently in the mail. It's got little tiny strawberries on it. I love it. It's my favorite combination of strawberry things is when it is both adorable and also practical. Of course, I like to contain my things so that everything looks organized, and it's the perfect size for oats, and you can get your scoop in there and it's just great. And then if you want to be super nosy, you can look in here. This is what I get the second to most questions about, and I'm going to pull them out so you can see them all. Alright, so this is my strawberry pots and pans set. I get a lot of questions about whether I actually use these, and the answer is yes. My biggest thing about having a strawberry kitchen is that I want most of it to be useful. I wouldn't just buy a strawberry pan set and not use it. So I thrifted this entire set. I have to think about it. I believe I thrifted these and then this entire set for about $60 at Goodwill. It was between 40 or 60. I want to say it was 60 because I felt like at the time it was really expensive for a thrift store. But I'm so glad that I bought them because I know now that they're worth a lot of money. Later, a friend of mine sent me this and then these strawberry pots, which are slightly different. Still very cute. I use it all. I love it all. But this is probably one of my greatest thrift finds, was just the entire set of these. I love them. I use them. They are my only like pots and pans. If they had a set of frying pans that matched this, I would get those too. But yes, I do still have, I am on a mission to get the big casserole bake pan with the lid that I have seen here and there online. I haven't been able to afford it yet, but one of these days I'm going to find that casserole bake. I know it. Alright, so moving right along to this area of my kitchen, it's a little, let me adjust this light. It's a little blown out, but the first thing you can see is my little strawberry curtains. This is probably the only thing that is not thrifted or vintage in my kitchen is these strawberry curtains. My mother-in-law sent them to me and I really love them. I think they're beautiful. They were on my wish list for a while, but I always want to try to thrift things before I buy them new. So she sent them to me as a birthday present and they're perfect. They're nice sheer curtains, so they let in a lot of light. The next thing is these little canisters which match the utensil holder over there. There are two of them over here, and I have another one that's this size. The one by the oven is this size. There's one size smaller than this. So right now I'm looking for the smallest one because I have the lid, but I don't have the canister. I haven't decided what I want to put in these yet, but for now they just kind of sit. I can't really decide where I want to put them either. I have to say a big thank you to, I believe it was Tibbs Vintage on Instagram. I want to say that's who it was who sent me one of these. The last thing over in this corner is my strawberry drink dispenser, which my friend Veronica sent to me. She thrifted it. It is so cute. When it arrived, this did not work, but you can order extra ones off of Amazon and replace them. So I just replaced it and it works. I'm really excited. Okay, so next I'm going to share all my strawberry dishes and mugs with you. First of all, you all know about this one because I drink out of it almost every video. This is my favorite one. My best friend gave it to me, and I like the way that it's shaped. This is a new one. I'm sure you could probably find it online somewhere. I believe she got it at Home Goods. If you have watched any of my other videos, in my latest thrift haul, I showed you these three, which are matching but not matching because they all have different kinds of strawberries on them. These I thrifted. I don't even know how much they charged me. I think their mugs are 25 cents or maybe 50 cents. This one was also sent to me by Tibbs Vintage. I think. I'm going to feel really bad if I'm wrong, but this was sent to me by Tibbs Vintage, I think. And it's so pretty and delicate. This is one of my other favorites. And I have this one which I thrifted. This one's milk glass. I think this is probably the oldest one I have. I don't really know how old it is, but I suspect it's from the 60s. This is a cute little 70s mug. Again, this is probably like 50 cents. I've been told that there are dishes that match this. And I would want them, but I'm gonna show you something in a minute, which means I probably shouldn't get them. This, I thrifted at the seaside with my mom a few years ago, and I really like that it's very textural. I have strawberry salt and pepper shakers that match this, which you will see later. So far as strawberry dishes, I have these little strawberry bowls, which I believe I thrifted. I'm pretty sure I thrifted these ones. I wish that I had more. I really like the shape, and the size is really nice for, like, especially for the kids to use if they're having soup or dessert or cereal or whatever. I think they're really, really cute. Then Tibbs Vintage. Tibby Vintage? I don't know. And I'm sorry if that's not who sent me these, but she sent me these little strawberries and cream, what are they called? They are stoneware, so they can go in the oven for like creme brulee, stuff like that. I cannot remember what these are called. I'm sure somebody will let me know down in the comments. And then I also have these strawberries and cream plates. I only have 4 of them, I think. And this is the set of dishes that I want the full set for everyday wear because they're really durable. They can go in the oven. They're good for, I'm not afraid to break them. I mean, I don't want to break them, but they're not so delicate that I feel like kids couldn't use them, and we can put them in the microwave, which is a big plus. I used to have dishes that had gold edges and you couldn't put them in the microwave, so I really, really like these. These were sent to me by my friend Lacey, who you all probably know already as the vintage girl next door, Lacey Faye. She is wonderful. If you don't know about her, go check out her channel. I'll link it down below. I also have the strawberries and cream butter. I think this is supposed to be a butter dish. This is what I used until I found my other butter dish. So I don't use it as often unless we accidentally melt the butter, which happens more often than not in this household. It's a really cute little stoneware dish. Eventually I would love to have the full set of these dishes just for everyday use, and then all of my strawberry dishes would match in my kitchen, which would be kind of great. Then for other dishes, I have this little 80s sieve strainer. That's the word I was looking for. I mainly use this for like gathering vegetables out of the garden. I don't really use it for anything else. I did have it on display early on in my kitchen decoration days, but now it lives under the counter because I don't have anywhere to display it. I very recently thrifted this little plastic strawberry jug, which I just plan to use for outdoors because it's plastic and I'm not afraid if it's gonna break. And I think this is last for my strawberry dishes. I have this really, really beautiful strawberry. This is not last. I have one more jug. This strawberry carafe, which is super, super tall. This is really nice for like when you want to make stuff for company because it's so big. I love it. I think it's really pretty. And this one I thrifted. And then I have this strawberry pitcher, which is another strawberries and cream, I think. It's the same strawberries, but it's not stamped on the bottom. So I don't know if it's official. I don't know if somebody just made it to look like the other ones, but I have been looking for this because I just picked some flowers and I wanted to put them in a wider carafe. So I'm actually going to keep this out to put my flowers in. And then if we look down here, I have these little strawberry bookends, which I think are from Target, but I thrifted them. And I have some cookbooks over here. I don't actually use these for, I use the Betty Crocker one a lot, but I don't use the other ones. I just thought they were cute. I'm going to try to use them this summer. And someday maybe I will do a cookbook tour, but not right now because there's too many strawberries to go through. And then moving right over here on my little counter, I have this bowl which I know has strawberries on it somewhere. Has little strawberries right here that I thrifted. I keep it for fresh fruit. I like having fruit out on the counter rather than in the fridge like I know a lot of people do. And then this is the thing in my kitchen that I cannot remember who sent this to me, and I feel really bad about it. So if it's you, please comment down below. I searched through my messages, they disappeared. I don't know who sent this to me. It is a little recipe file book where you can put all your recipes in. I actually have a lot of recipes I need to put in here, but for now I'm just kind of using it as a pretty display piece. Okay, so now we are getting to the most like strawberry-licious part of my kitchen, and that is, first of all, the red fridge. and the matching red microwave. So we bought this refrigerator when our old one went out. There did not used to be a refrigerator in this area. When we moved in, there was one, but it was too tall and it was hitting the cabinets above, so you couldn't use the cabinets, and the fridge stuck out quite a bit. So we got rid of that fridge, and we had a fridge in our pantry for a really long time, and then it started leaking. And we finally discovered this, which is an apartment size fridge, so it's shorter. It is a bit smaller than a fridge you might imagine having now, especially modern refrigerators are so much bigger than this, but it works pretty well for us. We like it. It does what we need it to do, and it actually fits in the space, which is really nice. So this is a Galanz refrigerator. I will link it down below. We bought it off of Amazon, and I really like it. It has really cute features like the little shelf up here for eggs, and then drink holder, and then everything inside. Just, it's the perfect size for us. After we got the refrigerator, my mother-in-law bought us the matching microwave, which was so sweet of her. I like it. It's a little bit smaller again than a normal microwave would be. So if you are looking into these two, just know that they are smaller than the modern equivalent of a fridge and a microwave, but they work really well for us. We don't use microwaves that much. And like, it's so cute. It's very retro looking, so we like it. It works for us. Up here on the top of my fridge, I have one of my other pride and joys, which is my strawberry, I don't know how to show this not awkwardly, my strawberry pie plate, which my husband spotted it. You saw this first, right?
Yeah, I don't remember where.
It was in an antique store while we were in Oregon on our birthday trip. It is so pretty. I collect pie plates, and yes, I know I have a lot of little collections, but I collect pie plates like that because my grandma had one.
No lady.
And eventually I would love to have like a shelf on the top of my kitchen where I can display them, but for now it just lives up here because we don't get into these cabinets very often. And then I also have this most recent strawberry acquisition. This is the most awkward, whatever. I have this most recent strawberry acquisition, which is a little divided plate, which I found for $3 at Goodwill. And then this is the other dish that I have that matches our butter dish. I love this set of dishes and I want the entire thing. It is, no, it doesn't say on the bottom what it's called, but I got this off of eBay. And I think it was a relatively, like it was maybe $7 or $8, so it was a really good price. I really love it. It's great for like summertime watermelon fruit and whatever. So that's what I use it for. And then my friend Kathleen sent me this. Ooh. Scary. It actually comes apart so that you can store it when you're not using it, but I think it's such a pretty little tiered cake plate or whatever you want to put on this. It is very pretty and I like it a lot. Over here is one of my favorite walls in the kitchen, which is my strawberry wall. I have kind of behind here a little, it's for knives, but I already have a knife block, so I don't use it. And I figured it would make a cute little wall hanging. That was sent to me by a friend of mine. And I believe she has a YouTube channel still. It's Hillary. I will link her down below. But she sent me that because at the time I also had some other of this set. There's like canisters and stuff. And I don't know what happened to those. But I also have this down here, which you can't quite see. A little crocheted strawberry, which I have two of these and I don't know where the other one is. I thrifted one and then my friend sent me another one. And then I have these little strawberry chalkware, all of which I think I got secondhand. I thrifted these two, and I think I got this off of the Facebook group. Right here is a wood strawberry painting, found it at the thrift store. And then this is my strawberry clock that does not work, despite putting new batteries in it. I should probably fix the mechanism, it would be pretty easy to do, but I just haven't. And then my little strawberry plate, all of which, everything on this wall was secondhand. And lastly, we have my strawberry hanger. This has some of my favorite my most practical strawberry aprons on it. These two are for my daughters, and then I've got some of these. This is not all of my strawberry aprons or all of my aprons at all, but I hang the most practical ones here so that I can use them throughout the day because, like I've said before, I like things to be practical. So over here we have my kitchen table, which is actually a table I rescued off the side of the road. I think it is a 1950s like Formica top table. I rescued it when I was 7 months pregnant and shoved it into my van because someone had put it on the side of the road to take away. On top of it I have a bit of strawberry fabric that I thrifted, and I've never taken the time to actually sew up the edges, so it's not very neat, but it is cute. And then I have these little placemats that I really like. With kids, I really love placemats. I feel like they're so much easier to clean up after each meal. Then along the windowsill you can see I have a bunch of strawberry things. I have this strawberry jar, flowers in it, and then I have all of my pairs of strawberry salt and pepper shakers, and then 2 of the Avon, I think these are Avon jam jars. I also have this little like, what do you call these? I don't remember what you call these. This is a Hawaii souvenir, I guess, but it's vintage. And my friend Veronica sent this to me again. She's always sending me really cute strawberry stuff in the mail. She sent this to me, I think, when I hit either 10 or 15,000 subscribers as like a little hooray. It was really sweet of her. And then on the other side I have a little tiny, I think it's for salt, pepper, and I don't really know what you would put in this tiny little thing, maybe mustard, but it's very cute and I love it. And then at my window is the strawberry curtains. Those were one of the very first strawberry things I ever thrifted for my kitchen, way back when I lived in the other house, and right around the time I did my very first 1950s housewife week. And then at the table is also one of my very favorite things that my husband spotted, and that is strawberry chairs. I will of course have a close-up of these, but you can see right up here at the top there are strawberries painted on each of these chairs. I love them. I believe we got a set of 4, and I think it was $25 for all 4 of them. They are so cute. I love them so much. And they were the perfect addition because I have this table in here. They were the perfect addition to add into the kitchen to make it so we can eat here if we want to. I love them. Very lastly, over here we have my copper mold and strawberry hutch wall. I have some tea in this one, but I don't really use these. They're mostly for display because I don't want to ruin. This little spice hutch actually came with all the original ones, and I've never washed them out. So I have never used them. I would kind of like to wait till we have a house where we can put them somewhere a little more stable, mount them on the wall a little bit more reliably. I love them. I thrifted them at different times and at different thrift stores like 50 miles away from each other, so I love that I found the matching ones. And then on top of this one is my most important strawberry salt and pepper shaker, which is my grandma's 1950s or 60s one. And that was the very first set of salt and pepper shakers I ever got, so I really love them. But that is that wall. The last little strawberry things that I have is this serving dish. This again is from the same company who makes the strawberries and cream, but it is not the strawberries and cream set. And then I have this really, really beautiful soup tureen that I don't remember if I've thrifted this one. I think I thrifted this one. This is probably one of my favorite strawberry prints, and it goes with the canisters, and I've never used it. But I need to. And then the other thing that I kind of forgot about was this really beautiful vase that I thrifted a while ago. I am about to fill it with a ton of flowers, so that is pretty much it. I think that's all of the strawberry stuff in my kitchen that I can remember. I do have a lot but it always makes me really happy when people tag me in strawberry stuff or send me strawberry stuff or buy strawberry stuff because of me. I really, really love my kitchen. I cannot believe that I'm here. 5 years ago, I thought that I would never really have a kitchen I loved, but now I do. I love having all of the little kitschy things. I'm always looking for more wall hangings, especially like this, because I still have a space on that wall that I want to be more strawberry looking. But yeah, that is it. That is my kitchen. I hope that you all enjoyed this little tour of all of my strawberry things. Really quickly, I will mention, because it has been asked several times, yes, I do have a P.O. box. It is down in the description, and yes, you can send me strawberry stuff if you want to. You don't have to. There's no obligation to send anything to my P.O. box. I just purely got it because I had people asking if I had a P.O. box so they could send me stuff. So if you want to utilize that, it is always down in the description or somewhere on my channel. And that's it. I guess, don't forget, if you would like to support my channel in more ways than just liking and subscribing and commenting, you can go down to my Ko-Fi page where you can support me for the work that I do here on the channel. You can tip me, buy me a coffee, whatever you want to call it. That is it for this video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming along on this little chat around my kitchen so that I can show you what brings me joy. I hope that it brought you joy. I hope that wherever you are feeling safe and loved. And until I see you again, have a beautiful day, and thank you for watching. Bye! How dare you?
Or something.
How dare you come into my video in my kitchen?
Only way. Well, the kids